Hey y'all, this is Reno Marsh with Marsh Development Construction. This is our update to our shipping container house that we built in actually about 10 days so far. I'm going to finish up the plumbing today, so it's early in the morning, and I got our electrical finished up yesterday, trim kits in, do a quick little walkthrough. You can see we did a steel gray on the exterior, white slider here on the end. So this will be a patio that I'm walking into right now. This will be done a little bit later. As you walk inside, we did a light gray ice color on the walls, a dark gray plank wood on the ceiling here. You're gonna have your little kitchenette right here, full size range right here. It's in the other shipping container next door. Full size refrigerator right here. Actually, it's a small full size, but we went ahead and hooked up ice maker line. We've got our full 220 down here for the range. We've got our electrical up top there for the over the range microwave. So it'll be a full functioning kitchen. And we didn't go with smaller appliances on this. We went ahead and went with full size. That way, if somebody's actually using it as a house, living in it full time, they can. And then as you walk through, we did a cased opening here, which you could either do some beads, we could put a barn slider on, we can do basically anything we want here. But for now, I just left it open, and then somebody can just put something across there or figure out what door we wanted. I just didn't want any swing doors. I didn't put a pocket door in there because I had electrical on this wall as well and some plumbing in there, so it'd be better to do a barn slider on there. And then here's our bathroom, and we actually use a 2x10 as a step up to go in there to get the P-trap underneath the shower unit. This way the unit can be flat on the ground. If we elevate them and put them on like 18-inch blocks or put them on piers, then you can stub out through the floor of the container and do the P-trap underneath like you would on a mobile home or something like that. But we built this to where it can actually be put in place flat on the ground, just on some concrete blocks. And that's what this one's sitting on. I made some 5-inch concrete blocks, and that's what they're sitting on. So here I just made a simple little step. And you see I got paper over the flooring. I've got the waterproof flooring that I told you about in the last video. We've got it all laid down. We just did some standard base trim, 3.5 inch. Hit it with some white paint. And then in here, so we've got a walk-in shower, do our full washer dryer hookup. So this is stackable, so we put the dryer plug up. I didn't cut the hole for the vent just yet. I figured if you don't put the stackable washer and dryer in here, then no point cutting the hole. Otherwise, all you have to do is just cut a hole and put the vent through. I left it out for right now because we're not going to have one in here, but I went ahead and stubbed it out so I can show people this is an option. And then as we turn around the other way here, just a standard. We did a 24-inch vanity with a top, kind of a shaker style to go along with a modern feel in here. And then setting our toilet here in a couple minutes. There's a hot water heater right there, that Black & Decker. So I'm going to connect it, finish up all the plumbing today. So I just want to give you a little view and update. I went ahead and put in a exhaust fan here as well. I vented it to the outside and used a little bit larger one. I'm figuring if nothing else, what you can do is you can crack a window, turn the vent fan on, kind of like the old school attic fans in houses. This will create, believe it or not, it will create enough draw to at least pull some draft through this property, this little house right here. If you crack a window or crack the slider over there, it'll just create a little bit of a draft. So, and those things are inexpensive. Instead of getting the $29 one, I think I spent $68 or $70, twice as much. It's got a higher rating. It just pulls more air. And then I just connected it to some 2-inch PVC. So it went from 3-inch flex pipe, and I crimped it down, used some C-clamps on it, and connected to some 2-inch PVC and just piped it directly out the side there. Also with our air gaps for our plumbing, there's one on the wall coming up here, and then one on the wall over here. And I connected them, and the top came straight across, and then we vented out the side as well for our air gaps, so that way if sewer gases come in, and plus you need air for the flushing and for the for the drainage as well. So we got it vented out the side as well. Everything's up to code, just like you build a regular house. All Romex wiring, standard boxes. I think we use square D panels here. So we put the electrical panel right here. 100 amp service in here. It's more than sufficient. And we've got room to add a few more breakers, but we're good. We've got individual breakers for the heater, the air conditioner unit, which is that split system, which we have it right here at the top of the header on the slider doors. So it'll go all the way through. That's another reason why I left the cased opening here and into the bathroom. But you can usually create privacy. Do like the old 60s and put some of those gypsy beads here. That'd be fun. But, and then we just did a 2030 window here above the kitchen sink. And I'll probably do a bigger window next time. I think I'm just going to do all 3030s. So it'll be a work in progress. We're just going to tweak them as we go. I've already got 3 more being delivered. We're going to get those finished out. We're going to do a couple different configurations on those. I'm going to go ahead and do one with flush flooring and stub it out on the bottom. That one I'm going to put it on probably 12-inch or 18-inch blocks, little piers, and I'll just set that on top of there. That way that would be ADA compliant in case somebody's in a wheelchair or something. That way they don't have to worry about a step. They can just slide into the bathroom. And then the next one I'm going to make the shower to where it's a walk-in shower. The same shower units I use in commercial applications for locker rooms and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of those units in. They're a little bit more expensive. They're about $1,400 for the units, and they've got a little seat that flips down as well. It's a 3x3 because that's ADA compliancy. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of those in just to have it as an option. But that's where we are as of right now. So we got our electrical hooked up. And then, of course, my number one employee, B-Man's over there with a pick, trenching a line so we can bury the electrical line. We're doing a temporary line from the mobile home across the driveway to the front right here. And we're going to actually move this one down a little bit. We're going to put a new septic in. But for right now, we're tying into the existing septic and the existing power until I get a new septic put in. And CoServe drops another power pole for me. So, you having fun yet, son?
Of course.
Good answer.